forgot one thing. Smoke. What's up, everybody? Hey, welcome to the channel. But I want to talk to y'all a little bit about hunting scrapes during a cold front. I'm up here in Kentucky, and it's time for me to go home. My hunt's over. I saw a 3-day cold front coming, October 17th, 18th, and 19th, and it was a major cold front, and I knew that it was going to be risky, being that it was still early. But we're talking about 25 degrees for the lows, 40s for highs, and this time of year that's a major cold front. So, and I knew that it was going to get deer up on their feet. This was a DIY hunt, and I found this scrape by accident, honestly, and I'll tell you whenever I get down how I found it. That sucker was on fire during those 3 days during that cold front. But the temperatures have been getting in the 80s in the afternoons and 30-mile-an-hour winds, and the deer movement has just dropped off. Now, these scrapes are in the timber, and they happen to be in the timber, and if I went to that field edge over there and walked around it, I would probably find who knows how many scrapes around that. But 90% of those, I would just about guarantee you, were done in the dark. And even though there was a cold front, I just don't have a whole lot of confidence hunting scrapes on field edges. Personally, you can't go wrong if you find a scrape in the timber, because deer move in the timber. And another thing I want to point out is there's lots of security cover here at this spot. I got security cover all back in here and all out in front of me. Now it's open over yonder. See how open that is? I didn't see a single buck over there. You can see all that understory up in here. Really, honestly, the only shot I have, you probably can't tell it on camera, is right in here, and the scrape and the licking branches down here. If a deer came through there, I probably couldn't even shoot it. And you're probably saying, well, why didn't you trim it out? Well, those were the only two things I trimmed right there. And just that little bit of trimming, they knew. I cut those 2 trees so I could shoot, and they didn't like it. I wanted to have a lane so I could shoot right there. It was absolutely crazy how many deer I had all around me, on all sides of me, and I couldn't move enough to show y'all how many deer there were in here. But matter of fact, I may make a separate video, so I'm probably just gonna make this about hunting scrapes and cold fronts. But nonetheless, this scrape was hot, and it just as easy could have been a mature deer. So I'm gonna show it to y'all whenever I get down, and I'm gonna show you the footage of some of the bucks working this scrape. Keep in mind, I couldn't even get all of them on camera because some of them were I was getting in my stand an hour and a half to 2 hours before daylight because this is a transition area where they transition into their bed, and I wanted to get in here way before they got in here. So, but anyway, I'm gonna shut up, I'm gonna get down, tear all this down, and I'm gonna show you my scrape, and then I gotta go home. that was a really fun sit. And that 9 point I saw, he got my blood pumping when I saw him off in the distance. The sun was shining on his rack, and boy, he looked like a giant, but still a nice buck. But we had I don't know if I've ever had a hunt quite that good, so that's the reason I drove all the way up here to hunt this cold front, and I really think that's what got them on their feet. Here's a scrape right down here. First of all, let me talk real quick on how I found this scrape. And I made a major mistake, I believe. My access was from up yonder the day I got here, and I went way back down past all this sign up and went to the thickest cover I could find. And there's crop fields that way, and I was going to catch them coming off those crop fields and going into the bedding area, and which I saw deer that morning, but they done made another scrape, which I saw deer that morning. Dang. The next cold front, if I was here, it would be on, son. But anyway, I passed up all this sign and probably bumped all these deer out of here. But the morning I was on my way to that stand back there, I got off my track a little bit on my Onyx maps, and I walked right through the middle of this scrape. And it was that one right there. And whenever I got to it, you could smell it. I said, oh my goodness. Anyway, I hunted back there in that spot and saw some does, and I saw a buck behind me, which is probably that same group of bucks that were working the scrape line. But anyway, I opted to jerk that stand down and hang that stand up here on this tree right here. I was up there probably about 22 feet, somewhere in there. But that one wasn't there whenever I started hunting it. And there's one right here, pretty good size one. There's one over there, okay. There's one right here. And there's one down there. Now that open, there goes a deer. A bunch of them. That's their bedding area. That's probably all does. You can see that trail right here. Old rub. There's a new little rub right in there. But I had bucks coming from here, down here, up in here, and there's another scrape right there. But this logging road, it's an old logging road, and it leads straight to a cornfield, a standing cornfield. You can see it through those trees up in there. So this is a perfect transition for deer to use and for bucks to scrape on. And keep in mind, bucks put scrapes 100% of the time where there's doe activity, and obviously you can see there's doe activity. And this is just perfect recipe. And I'm only 200 yards from the farmer's house, so there's a high line right there. Matter of fact, I park up there, walk on that field edge. His house is right up there, and just slip in the back. And granted, yeah, I did bump some deer, but what do you do? But you can see the understory, all those little saplings and all that. A buck feels safe traveling through that. Y'all see all that? There's a big white oak dropping. Sorry for the shakiness. I don't have my tripod. There's a big white oak dropping right up yonder. Red oak's dropping in here. But you can see all the security cover that's in here. And there's more good bedding up in there. That's where I hunted the first day, which I told y'all I probably screwed up doing that. But up there, you can see it's wide open. I didn't see the first buck over there. I saw lots of does, but no bucks. But anyway, this is just going to be a quick video. I'm going to show you these licking branches too. This is just going to be a quick video on putting a bug in your ear about hunting scrapes the next cold front you got. In Louisiana, I think we got one coming Tuesday, somewhere in there. And I may have that this video up possibly by Wednesday or Thursday. But that cold front will extend on a little bit. So anyway, y'all make sure y'all get on those scrapes. There's still plenty of time. It's starting to kick off. So good luck to y'all this season. And I would appreciate it if y'all hit that subscribe button, the like button, the notification bell, and go hunting with me this year. So let's take a look at these licking branches, and I got to get out of here. This is just an old dead limb hanging off that tree there, and perfect spot for, you know, perfect height for licking branches. And like I say, they made that one since I've been hunting here, and they made this one since I've been hunting here. There's this licking branch right up here. I had deer so close. Look, you can see they ate the leaves off of that tree that I had trimmed. They wound up eating the leaves off of it. I think that was a sweet gum, I believe. There's all my stuff. I just jerked it down. I was on a bald tree too. That was the only good tree I could get in where I didn't have to do a whole bunch of trimming. Old rug right there. So, alright. I'm about to gather up all my stuff and get out of here. We'll catch y'all next time. Good luck.